Hello and welcome to SAS video tutorial. Today I'm going to introduce you about the base SAS programming 1. So let's go ahead and see the overview of SAS Foundation. Our objectives would be to characterize SAS software, we'll describe the functionality of base SAS and SAS Foundation tools, designate the editors and programming modes available for workshops, and we will also navigate through the SAS help facility. What is SAS? SAS is a suite of business solutions and technologies to help organizations solve business problems. And if we concentrate onto the globe that we have at the center, it has few components like information management, analytics, business intelligence, and at the core we have high performance analytics, which all comprises and makes it an effective SaaS business solution. Information management, where data is being accessed and managed, cleaned, integrity is being maintained. The data further would be used for analysis. It might be kept as a stored data. Then reporting those analysis or those information management reports, we use business intelligence tools. Business intelligence for SaaS is how intelligently you put across all the analysis and the reports that we have created across the decision support system of an organization or any firm. At the core, we have high performance analytics. SAS has already been into this since beginning. So when an analysis is done on huge amount of data and it takes a minimum amount of time, that is high performance analytics in a very normal sense. But it has its own definition which you can go to support.sas.com or you just navigate to sas.com and search for high performance analytics. What can you do with SAS? SAS software enables you to do the following: access data across multiple sources, manage data, perform sophisticated analysis, deliver information across your organization. So if we see the diagram, first we access, then manage, then analyze, and then we present. And everything happens on data. Like if I want to purchase a mobile phone, I will access the data, kind of the information about the mobile phones that exist as of now in the market based on my experience, print media reviews, electronic media reviews, reviews from friends, relatives. Then I would be managing those data based on my requirements like the RAM, look and feel, the camera, the operating system, the brand, the screen size, and the video quality as well. So this might be my consideration. I would be managing these data that I have accessed across other resources. And I might not take a note of it on a notepad or on a pen using a pen and a paper, but I would be doing this at the back of my mind. And then an analysis would be running through my mind. Like, okay, what is my requirement? Am I working or am I a student? If I am a student, performance might not matter that much if I talk about the office suites in a phone. Will it work perfectly or not? And if I am a businessman, I am a working professional, then I might look for a phone which will help me to write faster emails, quick access to my emails, and those kind of features, right? So analysis would be done on the managed data that we have accessed across the other platforms, and then a report is being presented. That analysis or the final result is being presented. Then I decide, okay, this is a particular brand, and because of this feature, I'm purchasing this phone. So that's what happens. So when we have data in an organization, we manage the data, we perform sophisticated analysis on it, and then see which kind of data or which kind of work or which kind of trend is giving us the profit or a kind of a loss. If it's giving profit, we might increase the same kind of pattern in future. And if it's giving us a loss, we might want to change the pattern that we are following or the kind of considerations we have taken till now. We might have to change our considerations. So it totally depends after the presentation is done. Then if I talk about what is base SAS? Base SAS is centerpiece for all SAS software, which is very important. It is a part of every package that we have for SAS. Base SAS is a product within the SAS Foundation set of products that provides a highly flexible, highly extensible fourth generation programming language. Why it is highly flexible and extensible? First of all, whatever you want to do with your data, any kind of reporting, any kind of statistics, and any kind of mathematics that you want to apply on your data, you are not limited just to use the pre-written procedures. You can write your own code and go along with it and enhance your reports. Highly flexible again, just because of the same reasons. A rich library of encapsulated programming procedures, a graphic user interface for administrating SAS tasks. So we have different other tools beside base SAS where we use point and click interface to control the task and the flows that we create. Business scenario we have here in this course, we write a SAS program that access Orion Star data and create reports using an editor. Orion Star is an organization whose data we are going to use in this course. So we have two kinds of editors that we would be going through: SAS Enterprise Guide Program Editor and SAS Windowing Environment Editor. Most of the time we would be focusing on SAS Windowing Environment Editor. So let's see their differences. What is SAS Enterprise Guide? SAS Enterprise Guide is a powerful Windows client application that provides a GUI for transparently accessing the power of SAS. It provides the following: a point-and-click interface with menus and wizards that enables the users to define tasks, SAS code generation and execution based on user selection, a full programming interface that can be used to write, edit, and submit SAS code. This class uses programming interface. We won't be using point and click. What is SAS windowing environment? SAS windowing environment consists of a series of windows that you can use to edit and submit programs and view the results. The SAS windowing environment editor contains the following windows: the enhanced editor and program editor windows for preparing and submitting a program, the log window for viewing notes, warning messages, and error messages, the output window which contains the output generated by most of the SAS procedures. Running a SAS program. In this course, we invoke SAS in interactive mode, SAS Enterprise Guide or windowing environment to process the program into the programming interface. Then we will navigate through the help facility, how we can utilize the help facility that is being provided by SAS. Now let me take you through the different interfaces that we just talked about in our slides. First, we will go to SAS windowing environment and we will see what it consists of. As we have already talked about the three windows that appears by default. So if we focus that we have an editor window that comes up automatically. So this is the editor window we can maximize. So this is where we type our program and submit it by clicking on the run icon that we have on the very top of the menu bar, which is pointed right now. Then we have log, where the warning, messages, notes, and everything comes up whenever we run any SAS code. Then we have an output window. So prior to 9.3, an output used to get generated here as an listing output in SAS windowing environment. But from 9.3, we have the default output as HTML output that we will see as we move on with this course. So let's close this interface. This is the three interfaces that we have, and if we just minimize one of them, and we can see that this is the editor, then log window. If I minimize log window, you see output window that appears. Let's close this and go to the other different editor that we have. So the next editor we have is SAS Enterprise Guide. This is SAS Enterprise Guide interface. We have first, this is the welcome screen that comes up, or getting started screen, where if you want assistance, you can go to tutorials getting started with SAS Enterprise Guide, which will take you to the help file. If you have already a project that you are working on, you can click on more projects, or you can just click on new. Do you want to write a program or a new data, or it's a new project that you want to create? So as of now, we will see the programming environment. So we will click on new SAS program. As soon as we click on the new program interface, so we get a programming interface where we can type our program, again same as we were doing in base programming. So it is more helpful. See, you get a list of what you want to write, these options. So data, work, or something like that. If I type anything, I type, so it gives you the color coding and everything. And then on the left we have a project tree. So whatever programs you write, if you run, the results and everything gets accumulated here, and you can navigate through them. And then just below the project tree, we have another section that is server list. Here we can see the different servers. So we don't have to get into the details of the servers and everything that is there. We will talk about it later in our advanced courses. So let's exit out of it. And we were talking about SAS help facility. So let's go ahead and open SAS windowing environment once again. So we could have find the same help there into enterprise guide. So we will be actually focusing on windowing environment. So we will be clicking on this book icon at the very end of the menu bar. So we see it says help. So we will click there and it will open SAS help and documentation. If you know the content, what you want to search, just click on content and you can navigate by clicking on the plus or the minus sign, which collapse and expands the content. So whichever subject, if you're aware of where to find them, you can click on content and search them. Then you can go to index. Here we have everything that is arranged alphabetically. So if you are searching anything and you need to scroll down to a particular search, then we have a search option. If you're not aware where the content is available, on what index is it being covered, you just type your query or the keyword here and you will be able to find the respective search. Favorites. So in this, you can add your frequently searched contents. So go to content, click on simple programming. If I come here and I have the option of adding. So as I was enhance editor HTML, so that is what I have clicked here, sample SAS program. So host specific features and everything. Okay. So if I click on sample, so I have these things and I have clicked into one of them. Then I go to favorites. I have respective things that comes up here. And if I go to index, I search variable indicator, click on display and then go to search. So working with character variables, you see that appears at the bottom. We click add and it is being added because this is something that I would be using frequently. That's why I have added to my favorites. So I click highlight it and I click on remove so that it gets removed. So you can add any number of favorites and you can remove them whenever it is not required. So that is all about introduction about SAS based programming interface and the things that we would be going through out the course.